Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tori Metzger, and today I am going to be doing a look using the Laura Lee Los Angeles Nudie Patoodie palette. So this is the palette, super cute, very soft packaging. I love that it's just, obviously nude, no shocker there, you know, Nudie Patoodie. I always think of like cutie patootie when I think of that. Has anybody else heard that? I'm sure people have, but that's all I ever think about when I see this palette is cutie patootie, nude patootie. So I have used this palette before, but I wanted to do a look for you guys. I have been meaning to do a first impressions on it, but it's just so beautiful that I could not wait to dip into it. So I have done one look with it going out. So this is the palette. Beautiful palette. I just love, obviously, the foils are going to be something that everyone really wants to dip into. But yeah, if you guys want to see a look using Nudie Patoodie, just keep watching. So I started out by priming my lids with some NARS concealer, and then I did do my eyebrows. I did notice that the shimmers, the foil shimmers that I'm going to be using today, they do have fallout, so I wanted to do my foundation afterwards, just in case, because I don't want to ruin my foundation. So yeah, let's get right into this. So when I first look at this palette, I really want to go in with this strip as my transition color, and then most likely I will be dipping into the browns, like Reveal, Butt Naked, and Nikki Nikki to darken up the outer corners. Thinking of doing probably a halo eye, possibly cut crease. We'll see. You never know. I definitely want to use this Bear, but I think I'm going to use it as a blush because I've seen a lot of people using it as blush, so you guys will see it towards the end of the video. But yeah, I'm super excited about this, so I'm going to go into strip first with a Morphe M505 brush, and I'm going to blend it out. So I have been messing around with the settings on my camera, so let's see if these colors come out true. I think that, it looks very similar to this color. Still kind of learning about my camera, so I read the manual like back to back, but you know, or front to back, back to back. Back to back wouldn't be too much of it. Forgot that I wanted to try these things out. They're called shadow shields. I normally just use tape, but I was like, hey, might as well buy them. Try them out. Do what all the other people do, you know. So now I am going to be going in with Reveal and Butt Naked to really deepen out the outer corners of this look. So I really love this palette. It's just so convenient, and I definitely would say that I will be reaching for this a lot. And anybody who really is just a nude person, especially like if you have a job that you can wear makeup at, which I can't wear makeup at my job. I work in a lab, if you guys were wondering. We make medicine for children. But anyways, if you do wear makeup all the time to work, like you work at a bank, office job, whatnot, like retail, I think that this palette would be very, very beneficial for you, just because like all of the colors, obviously nude, no surprise there, Nudie Patoodie, but it's just a very well-balanced palette. And then also you can totally do like a very good like night look. I'm just gonna take this brush, the M505, and kind of buff out the corners. Oh, and that brush that I used for the darker shades was an R39 brush from Morphe. I always use Morphe brushes, and I've been seeing the Sigma. I know they've been around for a little bit, but I kind of want to try the brushes and see if they're similar to Morphe. I think they're a tiny bit more expensive because some of the Morphe brushes, like just the plain ones, like I believe this one, the R39 brush, is only like $5 or $6, and then I know this one is like $7. So, and this is like my favorite brush of all time. I could use it for everything. So now I'm gonna be going in with Nakey on the outer corner and the inner corner because I decided I'm doing a halo eye just to really deepen up the color. I'm gonna be going in with that R39 from Morphe again. And I'm just patting this on because I really don't want to put too much. So I never really know what to talk about when I'm filming. You guys really want to know about my personal life or about my experiences and whatnot. So I can tell you that one of the main reasons why I started my YouTube channel was because I just wanted to express myself, and I was so inspired by most of the people who are on YouTube that I would hopefully, possibly inspire other people to express themselves in the way that they find is the best way. And to be honest, like, I think for me, it's the editing the videos part that really like makes me feel accomplished, because I'm not really a super tech savvy person. I mean, for a millennial, I'm 23. I do really enjoy seeing the final product, and I'm a very like crafty person, if I do say so myself. And I just really do like doing that kind of stuff. So, I mean, there's a little bit of a fun fact about me. So I do tend to bring my eyeshadow up farther on my brow bone, just because when I do close my eyes, since we're doing a cut crease, it transfers fairly high. If you see like when I look up, like how high up my lids touch, it will transfer. So I wanna have some of that smoky brown up more towards the top. It is going to be pretty close to my brow bone, which I just have to live with it because unfortunately that's just how my brows are, or my eyes are, my eye shape. I'm gonna go in with that strip color again. Ooh, I don't know how to do any of this stuff. I'm just gonna go in with that strip color right here again and put that and blend the corners out a little bit more. I feel like I always go a lot darker than I mean to. Everything gets a lot darker as I just go. I think I just secretly love dark eyes. So now I am going to cut my crease and do a halo eye. I am taking a M421 Morphe brush, just coat it with some NARS concealer and whatnot. So I do this little thing where you put some concealer just like in the middle of my eye, especially for halos, and then look up, and that's where I'm gonna cut my crease. Because like I was saying before, like I don't want it to transfer the shadows. So let's do this. So now I am going to take some Nakey, that darker shade, and kind of buff out the concealer just to make it so that it's more like seamless and not as harsh of a stopping point. I'm actually gonna dip more into Reveal too, which is that lighter brown shade, because this is pretty dark and I don't really want it to be too much darker. So now I am going to be taking more of that really dark brown, and I'm just gonna really pack that into the corner because I've decided I am not doing a wing. So this is just gonna be a sharp dark brown on the outside, because the foil color that I'm gonna be going into, All Natural, I'm probably not saying that right, All Natural or whatnot, I have used it before. And I do know these foils, so I'm going in with this one. The liner does not go over it very well because it is a foil and it's a lot thicker, so it kind of shows through the liner, and I don't really like that look. I'm gonna actually just take my finger because I feel like it goes on a lot better. I did use a brush, a wet brush, to try to put it on, and I just feel like finger works so much better. So I'm just gonna pack that onto the concealer part. You can't really see it, but there is a lot of fallout. I'm just trying to go in with that concealer brush and pick up some of that, pack that on. So I do recommend that if you're going into one of these foils, to really brush downward when you are trying to pick up any of the product, because it will have a lot of fallout just due to the foils that are in it. If you just take a brush and just kind of do that, it's gonna ruin your shadow. So now to make it so that it doesn't look so harsh, I am gonna take more of that Reveal light brown color and just buff out the sides. So this brush is the M441 Morphe brush. It's just a fluffy brush. I've been using it throughout this with no product on it, just to buff out the edges and whatnot without adding any more product to it. Okay, so I went ahead and did the other eye, and then I brought the foil a little bit higher up, so that when I close my eyes, you can still kind of see it above the crease. So I'm gonna take these off. They're pretty sticky. Oh, that's a nice little cut. Are they even though? Are they even? Look pretty even to me. So now I am going to go put on some foundation and some lashes, and I'll be back to do the under eye finishing touches. Okay guys, so as you see, I put on some lashes, I put on a very bold lip. This is actually the new Morphe collection. This is Lover, so very bright. I really do like it. I just thought that it would really make this look very sophisticated, which is what I kind of think of when I see a bold lip, and just very out there. And then the lashes are from a brand called Azeredo Cosmetics. It's just azeredocosmetics.com. This is the style Legendary. I actually have a discount code with them, so if you want to get 10% off, I'll put the discount code up here. It is Tori M10, get 10% off, save some coin. Really good lashes, very lightweight, barely feel them. And then as you can see, like, I don't have any liner on, and it looks really good. The lash line is very thin and just really perfect for everyday wear. So anyways, let us go into the lower lash line, and I'm actually going to be using one of these colors as a little bit of a topper for highlight. And I am going to be using that Bear color as like kind of a blush I'll put on. But the foundation is the Hourglass stick, Vanish stick, and the bronzer is the Marc Tantalizer, and then the highlight that I do have on is Vacation by the Bretman Rock Morphe collection. So yeah, let us go on to the bottom lash line. And as you guys may notice, it looks a little bit different behind me because I just broke one of my lights. So yeah, everything that could go wrong goes wrong with me. I don't understand why. I'm going in with the E36 brush. It's like a very dainty, tiny little brush from Morphe. I love it for underneath the lash line. And then I tend to get a lot of creasing underneath my eyes because I do have a lot of, I guess, like what I do, just under eye wrinkles. So I really like to blow out the bottom lash line just because I do know that it does crease a lot and you won't see the creasing as much. So you don't have to blow it out as much as I do, but I'm going to. So I'm gonna go in with Nakey and Reveal and kind of mix those two, and I'm gonna put that right underneath there. Really loving this lip. I know this is like supposed to be the Nudie Patoodie kind of like tutorial thing, but I'm really loving this lip. I wouldn't wear it every day, but occasions, totally. Now I am going to take my M505 brush, the one that I was using in the beginning, and just really blend out the bottom lash line. So I just took some black liner and just put that in my waterline, and now I am going to take Stark from the palette, which is this really white shimmery shade, and I'm actually gonna put that in the inner corner on the brow bone. Later I'm gonna put that as a extra highlight and see how that works, because I want to try it out. So now I am going to dip into Bare with a Morphe E4 brush, just like a tapered blush brush, and I'm gonna try that out for some blush. It's definitely a lot more pink than I thought it would be, and it looks pretty good. So now I'm going to take a Morphe M501 for highlight, and I'm going to dip into Stark, and let's see how this looks on the cheekbone. Well, it's definitely there. Blind people. I just put some mascara on my bottom lashes, so I'm just gonna finish this off with some setting spray, just some Urban Decay All Nighter, best one. And I just sprayed that all over my palette. And let's just fan ourselves. So like my wrist is so messed up right now. I play hockey and somebody decided that they wanted to push me into the boards and I felt super weird on my wrist, so like I can't even, and it's my right hand too. My right hand. Okay guys, so this is the final look. What do we think? I think all I need is a very slender black dress and some heels and I'll be perfect. I think it's the red lip, but I mean, this gold look is so pretty, just the foil itself. Great. Sorry, I'm looking at the viewfinder. So thank you so much, you guys, for watching my video. I really do appreciate it. If you want to see some more looks, some more bold looks like this, or maybe some more looks with the Nudie Patoodie palette, just let me know in the comment section. I will be linking all of the other products that I did use today that I didn't show on camera down below, the brushes and whatnot. Also my discount code, Tori M for 10% off, Tori M10. On those lashes. So yeah, thank you so much again for watching my video and I'll see you guys next time. This is Gandalf. Gandalf the Grey. Oh, little baby. So much hair. Hey guys, how's it going? And thank you for watching my shopping battle. Got this scar while I was shopping, ran into a post. Yeah, shopping's a very dangerous sport.